I'm Daniel Millar. I work at Johnson & Johnson Innovative Medicines in research and development, and I work in an area called strategic business transformation, seeking to bring efficiency and patient centricity to clinical trials. There's really two great benefits for attending a conference like this, from my perspective. The first is it's an opportunity to bring together a breadth of stakeholders, all playing an important role in clinical development and in clinical trials. It's the opportunity for industry to come together and hear from regulators directly. It's an opportunity for bringing patients into that conversation. And the presentations and questions and dialogue that's created through the conference is really an opportunity for stakeholders to learn from one another how they're thinking about complex issues, and maybe even develop some new thinking about what could help us overcome some of the challenges that we all face. The second thing from my perspective is it's a really great opportunity to have an interactive dialogue in a context which is safe to ask questions, to maybe fill in knowledge gaps in areas where we're less familiar with a different particular discipline, or even ask questions that could spark counterparties to think about issues differently and engage in a dialogue that's off the critical path for individual development programs or a specific issue. It really creates a great learning opportunity for everyone that participates. It's one thing to attend a conference and to be inspired by new ideas or see case studies, which we think may have some utility in our own context. But what's really important in a conference like this is that we think carefully about what we can bring back and immediately begin to implement in the way that we work back in our own context. If we're going back to a company like I will be, I think about what are other peer institutions doing that could benefit development programs that we're responsible for. Likewise, I think other stakeholders will carry back understanding from other stakeholder groups that could help them as they set policy, could help them as they develop new regulation, could help them as they engage in a different way from an advocacy perspective. So I think depending on the stakeholder group, there's a number of ways that the insights can be immediately actionable.